We spend the first part of our lives believing there's a point where it all settles. A final version of ourselves that will emerge once we've done enough healing, achieved enough goals, collected enough wisdom. The truth is far less neat and far more sacred. There is no final version of you. You are not a project to be completed. You are a consciousness in continuous motion. Every stage of your life is a becoming. Every version of you was once an answered prayer, a manifestation of what you used to dream about. But once you have arrived there, life doesn't pause and applaud. It quietly hands you the next invitation, because becoming is not an event. It is a rhythm. The world sells you the fantasy of arriving, the fantasy of graduation, promotion, marriages, milestones, all disguised as destinations. We spend years chasing those peaks only to discover that every mountain leads to another range. The satisfaction is real, but temporary, because growth never stops asking for more. This isn't failure, it is nature. Rivers don't stop flowing once they find direction. Fire doesn't apologize for still burning. The soul doesn't retire from expansion. Arrival thinking is what spreads anxiety. It tells you, I should have been there by now. I should have been successful by now. I should have been married by now. But there doesn't exist. Every time you evolve, your awareness expands, revealing more to learn, more to unlearn. What looked like the finishing line was just a resting point disguised as completion. Your past selves weren't wrong. They were relevant for their time. The one who doubted, the one who played small, the one who survived the chaos, they were all necessary chapters. Growth does not mean rejecting them. It means harvesting their lessons without carrying their limitations. Becoming is less about adding and more about shedding. The peeling away of the illusions, expectations, and inherited patterns until what's left is closer to truth. You are not required to be consistent with who you were. Consistency with your past can become disloyalty to your evolution. Change is not betrayal, it's the proof of life. Many resist the truth because it sounds exhausting. If becoming never ends, will I ever feel complete? Many will ask. The question is both yes and no. There will be moments of wholeness, calm pause. When you feel aligned with yourself, those moments are real, but they are not permanent because life moves. Completion isn't about reaching ecstatic perfection. It is about participating fully in the ongoing process. When you accept that you will always be a work in motion, you trade pressure for peace. You stop waiting to feel ready before you start living. You realize that growth is not linear, it is a spiral. You return to old lessons with new awareness, seeing familiar pain from higher altitude. You see that the self is an ecosystem, not a monument. Each day you wake up as both seed as well as soil. You plant, you prune, you grow simultaneously. Every thought is a brush stroke. Every choice adds texture. Becoming is not a grand transformation. It is 1,000 subtle corrections. In posture, in mindset, in how gently you speak to yourself when nobody's watching. Stop looking for the final version of you. The final you is the one who keeps transforming. Celebrate your evolution the way nature celebrates seasons, without apology, without explanation. You will outgrow your jobs. You will outgrow your habits. You will outgrow people who cannot meet your new frequency. That's not arrogance, it's rhythm. You are meant to keep ascending, molting, reconfiguring. To cling to old forms is to suffocate your own metamorphosis. So breathe. Let every ending be a soft beginning. Let every version of you retire with gratitude. And when the next invitation comes disguised as discomfort, loss, or sudden inspiration, accept it with reverence. You were never meant to be finished. You were meant to become again and again and again until the last breath transforms you into ascended light.